is this is Asterical alignment, ninth and 12th space frequency transmission for 10, 11, 12,990, 10, 12, 12,990. Because like I said, I don't celebrate those whole lot of days, okay? To, you know, like to basically, I'm like to basically prostitute my energy for a daggone lie, fog, and illusion from truth away from the true calendar. I don't do it. Them is not my they're not my holy days, they're not my sacred days, they're not my holidays. No, I'm not shoot. I'm not gonna be saying happy new year, prosperous new year, this day and third, like until it's 0 degree Aries. First day of spring. I don't do that mess. Um but anyway, this day is not my new year because it's not true new year. It's like it don't like before I get into it stuff like that, I'm like that's how the Gregorian calendar got us fucked up because why is we gonna place the new year. I'm about to go in on these asterical alignments. Like, yeah. Now, like I said, this depends on your I say, it depends on your map, the alignments. These are making to your stereo in both your maps by descension and by evolution. Outside be on the Uranian team and kind of kind of flip the visuals for this one on this rotation. So yeah, Uranus call for it. That's all I gotta say. Um, so that's why instead of seeing my that's why instead of seeing my initial and the rest of my vessel, my first space energy and my first space stuff like that, you just see like black. But yeah. And there is a shoot. I'm like shoot, is the dark moon is dark moon in Sag and moon gonna go in Cap lay on this rotation, so that's one of the things. Yep. But anyways, um, like I said, depends on have these the series is hitting your energies by descension or by evolution. Yes, both maps very very important. There's more than one universe. There's a multiverse, so I'm like I'm like it don't make spiritual sense to just stick to your descension map or your nail map. No, energies move around. Therefore, if that's going on in the multiverse around us, then like I say, as above, so below. As one thing, as above, so below. It's the same case with our own personal universes. As above, so below. You know, one one of the 12 universal laws. Thank you. Um, this is Ptolemaic aspect. I'm only speaking on Ptolemaic aspects only because this is collective read. Um, like I said, yes, the non-Ptolemaic aspects is very, very important, but they are more accurately, they're more accurate expounded on. In my view, and from my experience, they're more accurate expounded on in a personal read. So it fits hysterical alignment. So my information is in the description. That's where you contact me at for a one-on-one read. Um, or just to send me like just send me general inquiries, on the 8th and 9th space tip. If you're not really vibing with putting your inquiry in the comment section on this space. But yeah, but if you got any inquiries, either post up in comment section or email me. All right, let's get into it. Um, okay, the the next solar day. So right now it's the 12th day of the 10th month of the year of a year 12,990. That's the true year. I go I go by the age of Gemini because that's when breath was breathed into his breath, Mercury creation. So you know the solar day begins at 1400 p.m. UT, approximately around that time. This just reminders of the yeah of the structure, but the nebulousness and the flow of time at the same time. Saturn, Neptune, dualities and shifts. Okay, at 7:07 a.m. UT, and that's previous rotation. The spherical alignments that's already passed after alignment reflection. The spherical alignments, uh, two come in the past. You know, a spherical alignments report. So 7:07 a.m. UT of the previous solar rotation. Okay, breaks down to that breaks down to 14, which breaks down to 5. 5 is number Mercury. The alchemy, magic, and conflict. And this is the aspect then with Trine Ceres. Okay, she slowed all the way down in Taurus, and she's off the red degree. So like she's purely nurturing the produce of the field. You know, like that air, rain, the land is doing. Period. So wherever, so wherever, wherever ring she's currently going in for you and stuff like that, like you just like you turn your you turn your and you're nurturing to nurturing the tangibilities and the resources in that arena. Like even if it's going on in airspace for air arena for you, which is the third, 7th, and 11th, stuff like that. Like you nurturing the solidity and the fixity and the stability of those relations, stuff like that. Talents, resources, and values. If it ain't got nothing to do with the fruit and the produce that's growing there, Ceres don't want nothing. The Ceres ain't no. She ain't doing it. She ain't doing it. I'm speaking in general, unless Unless it's in hard aspect to your Saturn, Uranus, or Pluto, then that's a different thing. But this is a collective read. Like for me, like for me to expand upon, like have that play out for you personally. Like you have to request a personal read. You know. Now Mercury train that is that's the expansion of the creation and alchemy of, like, like nurturing those rings from reception that we receive from the multiverse to stash 3D security that guides the manifestation. So our thoughts, communication, action on, like, about that field and how we going to nurture things in that field. Period. Like, okay. At at 8:15 a.m. UT. Okay, Moon square Neptune. So that breaks down 8 1 5. That breaks down 14. Break down to 5. So there go conflict. In this case, Moon square Neptune. If it was a waxing moon, yeah, we be trying to foundate with the ocean mist. With our vibes, with our awareness shift, stuff like that. Waning moon, um, Wayne moon. That Wayne has gone out. That steam has died down, stuff like that. But if the moon is a harmonious aspect to your Saturn, Uranus, or Pluto, then yeah, still very, very, very persistent, hard aspect now. So like you like your experience, your experience might have played out like, okay, I can see more clearer like what's exactly going on here. Okay, like my awareness is clear, and it's not, it's not being as affected by the ocean mist and all the steam, because 9:49 a.m. UT. Okay, Sun trine Uranus. Okay, that being said, as I said, Uranus slow down Taurus, so it's the true, and it's the trees being uprooted, cut down, this, that, and third. Weather for yeah, because Uranus also mechanics, also, um another illumination. See how we come, see, see if we see see how we expand our not say fits and sturdy in a particular view, you know. Okay, like for the benefit or the malevolent, fruit trees being uprooted, cut down, um, barren trees rotting fruit, surprise crops springing, or think or things or crops that you thought that you were in the view of illumination of them being safe, being crushed and stuff like that. Okay, sun trine that, like Suns and Capricorn, so you being aware of how to establish 3D security. That being said, it's like, okay, that being said, like, you are seeing what's happening in the field. So you like, okay, I got the flip on the way. I got the flip on it because Like I got the flip on it, cause way I'm acting bad, like, going back trying to stash my empire and stuff like that, and I'm dealing with all this here now. I'm like, now I got to flip on the strategy, 'cause you know. So so you can like you can be brightly illuminated to seeing, you know, I can chill a little bit. I can chill a little bit, cause I got things spraying up that I didn't view that they would, or man, I got to do more work. I got to get a better plan, cause all this going on up over here just ain't okay. At 13:38 p.m. UT, okay, at Jupiter trine Lilith, and yeah, Lilith, she gonna be back in Gemini lay on this rotation. That being said, wherever she took this take place at for you, Ju- like Jupiter is in Pisces, still on Aquarius, Pisces, Cup, so it's like, boat, like you're on the boat, and you're just like viewing, you're just viewing and exploring, like, okay, where to dive off in the ocean to, because when Jupiter gets out that threshold our way in Pisces, yeah, and we got, I want to explore and adventure in the ocean. Okay, now Trine Lilith, that's the expansion. Yeah, and she Lilith, she's on the Gemini Cancer cusp. So it's like, so right now it's like, you know what, it's both. I said what I said. I'm not apologizing, and I feel how I feel, and I'm not apologizing for it. I'm not offering you no cup, and I'm not offering you no cup. If you feel a certain way about it, and I'm not putting my swords back in my sheath right now. You know, what's being wildly authentically communicated. Cause Liv, she don't give a fuck about nurturing shit in this realm. She nurtures the yin. Her vibes is not to be contained in this realm, like with the case with Luna. So right now she like, you know what? I'm saying what fuck I gotta say, and I don't care how you feel about it. So with that being said, I want to think how I think. I don't care how you feel bad, stuff like that. I'm listening to, I don't care how you fucking feel bad, stuff like that. So it's the expect, you know, it's being gifted, with uh, that, with that untamed, unfeathered wisdom, vibrational wisdom of, Asterical illumination, spirituality. That's one thing. Okay, how people is how you can flow in. You know, how to expand on your spirituality, and still expand your associations. Um, you know, It's multiversal expansion and cosmic illuminations. It's just like the it's like the expanse. It's the expanse of, like feeling how you feel and think how you think, and say once they live in Gemini, she got both swords out. She ain't playing. Um now now what at 14:54 p.m. UT, okay, and here's where we enter a new solar day, okay. Moon in alignment in Vesta. Vesta is in Sagittarius. So that being said, she's in one domicile. You know, and when like she's in her domicile when she's in Sag, that's Zeus's hearth, and she tends to Zeus's hearth fires. So that being said, it's like, okay, the alignment of your awareness shifts to tending those fires and senses, you know, that hearth of the masculine side, spirituality, you know, cosmic hysterical sciences, philosophies, publishing, broadcast, you know, it's taking place in one of your earth arenas, expanding your territory, those journeys where you expand your territory, higher education. So that being said, like, you still shifting to, like, you know what, I need to go stoke that, but same time it's still waning moon, it's still wane. So it's like, yes, it's a dark moon in Sag too. So like you need to banish things. You need to banish the unuseful things to see how you can foundate truly when new moon go in the cap. Yeah, it's still time to do it. Like, but later on we gonna have dark moon in cap. So yeah, and that's time to banish like old structures. So anyways, but like I said, shoot, if she's in harmonious alignment, just Saturn, Uranus, or Pluto, like, it's still gonna get done. It's still gonna get done because Saturn do it, responsibility, you know, manifest like manifestation in this realm. You know, Uranus is, hey, either or, you might get struck up to do it, or be like, and whatever. Pluto show is because you deep desire. Hard aspect, nah. Only exception to that is Uranus. Because Oranos is the originator, follow the sky. He gonna do what he gonna do. What he gonna do anyways. Um, at 20:01 p.m. UT. Okay, yeah, 3 wisdom expansion experience. Lilith, Lilith slowed down. Yes, yes, she is heading back into Gemini. She's head back into Gemini. So yes, I'm like, yes, she has gone out the water, out the wild, untamed sea, river. They ain't got shit to do with this rim. She ain't got some air. She's still by the edge though. And she's reaching for her swords. Okay. At 20:55 p.m. UT. Okay. That breakdown. That breakdown 12 wisdom, expansion, experience. Okay. The moon. Okay. Moon opposite Lilith. And a red degree. Both of them. Both of them. Dark moon Sag. Like both of them. So yeah. Yeah, at that point, yeah, that point Lilith is like, what, shoot, whatever nigga gets slayed frequency wise is about to get slayed. About to get slayed, cut down, chopped down, whatever. Cause when at the and red degree, that's when energies be doing the most. Okay. Now moon opposite that, but it's the Wayne moon, but still, dark moon says, if it was the waxing moon, then it waxing moon was like, man, I know my awareness done shifted, has security on some shit on the threshold. So got that. So same time I got blaze this shit. I got blaze the rest of the journey. I got the blaze out. Really. So that being said, but the Wayne is like, okay. Like the Wayne moon just like posing live just frequency slaying. Um Now, if the moon is harmonious aspect to your Saturn, Uranus, or Pluto, yeah, both would be occurring. Both be occurring, but it's more the blazing out. Hard aspect where Uranus still kind of sort, but either is or ain't. Like either is or ain't. It's not shoot. It's not a burn. It's not a burn the motherfucking out. It's a I'm chopping down some shit. But the need to alchemize and balance so much, it won't be there as much. Well, unless you got a harmonious aspect from the moon to your Saturn, Uranus, or Pluto. Then yeah. 02 p.m. UT. Okay, that's 7. And Brandon said truth. Dark moon and Cap. So that being said, like like you unseen, it's dark moon sad. So and I'm also speaking on magical workings. You unseen where you need to shift your awareness from to like establish the brand seeds establish 3D security for a new moon and Cap. Now it's like, okay, now I really know like what structure do I not even need to be seeing on, like what fear I need to move from, cause this just I'm like, this is keeping me bossing up, really. And at 012 AM UT at breaks in 3. It's another Jupiterian aspect. Okay. Moon sextile Jupiter. That being said, Jupiter is on Aqua Pisces cusp. Okay, Luna is on the Sag Capricorn cusp. So that being said, like, but it's still the Wayne. I'm talking about without an aspect to big three heavy here now. Like, okay, Jupiter, like, you know, and say you're in the boat. Like you're in the boat, exploring the ocean, exploring, seeing and viewing. Okay, we're gonna jump out the boat into the water and stuff like that. So it's still, yeah, you still getting the air, but same time you're in the water. So that's the expansion of, okay, like, okay, who exactly should my wires flow towards? Um, who should I shift my wires from? You know, which hysterical, technological, scientific, scientific illuminations I should vibe with, you know, and which should I shift from? Expanse, expanse on hysterical and spiritual knowledge and illuminations. Um, expanse. Like I said, we might be higher plane beings. Speaking from one high plane being to the other, so like this. So it's like, in these, with Jupiter and Saturn being Aquarius, that's reminding us that expands on like your human rights, and and receiving more of a flow for how you are as a person, that the lower self, but still receiving expansion and compassion and flow for that waning moon on the Sag Cap cusp. Is like, okay, you gonna shift your view and you're going to your field, but at the same time, trying to manifest the expanse of that, the expanse of the journey that would manifest your field where you just be and flow and expand on that. It's a wine on your moon in harmonious alignment to your Saturn, Uranus. Uranus is anything goes, so it could be or it could not be. That's what Uranus is. Yeah, Uranus does what he wants. Um, Pluto, yeah, you get, and he with the Uranus alignment. Uranus side to let the lightning strike your way, that clear some shit out for you, so you get, yeah, hard aspect. Then even more so now, but even then Uranus still boom. And yeah, yeah. Even if you do get lightning strike somewhere, well, lightning strike somewhere undesirable, but you still get it and stuff like that. But yeah, okay. And that was the, okay. There's a sterical. There's the after alignment reflection and the sterical alignment report for the previous, for rest of previous rotation and this rotation, and You know, so yeah, solid Chronos Day, y'all. Peace, love, Gnosis. I'll try to hit 3 fin star systems, 3 spaceship, y'all.